Welcome to the Red Room Files again. And if you see right there, we're pulling a motor again. We got the motor out. Gonna have to put another motor in. Yes, we just rebuilt it, but it got a bottom end knock. I don't know if it was weather from an oil leak. Kind of have a sneaky suspicion somebody drained my oil and sabotaged my motor, but either way, now we got to fix it. So we're going to get this motor out, get some parts swapped off from this motor to the other motor, and get this one in. However, I just realized my clutch is pretty much destroyed. I'll show you that real quick. I mean, I could probably get a few more miles out of it, but while it's out, you know, kind of might as well just get a new one. So I might have to order one. So thought I was going to have it done this weekend, but probably not. So either way, stay tuned, and we're gonna get stuff swapped over and get another motor in it. I was gonna get footage of us pulling this motor, but we kind of just jumped in there and got it done. This was a whole hour and a half's worth of work. So all right, let's get into it. I got the motor tore down, so see, once we get the other one tore down, we'll see if it needs a timing belt and water pump kit. I'll rip it off of this one because this one's, I know the history on this one. It's fairly new. It's not that old. But have a whole complete motor. I'm missing a few parts. I think I'm missing a coil pack, so that's not a problem. And the guy I got it from was cool enough. He got it started and running. And so we'll go check that out here in a little bit. I'm actually going to try something that I don't know if it's going to work, but I'm going to try to use the stock 3/4 oil pan. I think it comes back further. And this one I kind of beat up to clear my hydraulic ram, but we'll see if that fits better. I did have some oil leaks, looks like on the valve cover here, on the back side of the valve cover there. I know this guy was leaking a little bit, the oil cooler, but I don't still see evidence of 6 quarts of oil just leaking out. I'm still kind of suspicious about somebody draining my oil, especially after a comment left on TikTok. I don't know if it was they were being truthful or not, but just a little bit of drama that I don't care for, but we'll get it straight and we'll get it done. Also have a clutch on the way, so yeah. All right, so ripped off the pan, the baffle, and pickup tube, which I got to put on the other one. We did check the clearances. I got to use my old pan, just because. But anyway, looks like these two were the sacrifice. As you can tell, this one, and these two, they're still like that brownish goldish color, but you can see, but that's the main one making noise. This one doesn't feel like it is, but I'd be willing to bet that the crank is shot too. Bummer. Just rebuilt this motor like 6 months ago and we're in it already. But I guess that's how it goes. Got the new motor here, getting ready to swap some parts over. Probably leave valve covers on, swap the intake and stuff. I might keep this throttle body. This has got better plug wire, so I'll keep those. Did check the plugs. Plugs are all good. They're dual electrode. A few parts are getting swapped over, oil pan and all that's got to get swapped over because, you know, second gen shit, but making progress. So yep, doing YouTube things, getting the motor together, got most of it on, wiring harnesses on. Did not put my painted valve cover gaskets on, or valve covers, because these gaskets aren't leaking, so I'm just going to leave that as bare. So only thing we got to do now is swap the oil pan and stuff under it and be ready to go in. Well, the good news is we got it running. Everything was working good. Radiator ended up cracking right here at the filler, or the neck here, whatever. Hopefully some JB weld will hold it over until I can get a new one. This one's pretty it's pretty beat up, but I think it's leaking anyway. So I'll see if I can find a new radiator to put in here. Any suggestions on aluminum? I don't know. That's probably what I'm going to go with. But if this holds, it'll hold. But we might be done for the night. Might come back tomorrow and finish it up. Pretty much just fill it with coolant, put the hood on, change these tires out, because yeah, I got a little bit of a gasser look going here, but kind of rad in a way. But put my 40s back on it. We're almost there though. Not too bad for 2 days worth of work. So all right, so we got this motor in last weekend. Still trying to make this video here. Been driving it for the past week. I left you off on a Sunday where we got it running, and we blew out this right here. We JB welded. I've been driving it for the past week. Have not had any problems with that. No problems from the motor, actually. Do still have a high idle issue. Idles between 1,500 to 2,000. Two things I'm thinking. I still have a worn out throttle body. This kind of moves back and forth a little bit, so I'm pretty sure the butterfly in there is worn out. I've got another throttle body. I'm going to swap it over, but in order to swap that one over, I got to swap over the throttle position sensor because that's a different one. So we'll see if that works. If that doesn't fix this issue, then I'm thinking it might be because I'm running an automatic ECU with a manual transmission, and so it's not seeing that gear and drive or however it works, because I don't have the ECU tricked. So either way, we'll figure that out. But as an update on the motor currently, we're running good, we're running fine. I still got to do a few things, button up. And yeah, we're gonna finish this guy up. But otherwise, until next time when we figure it out again, I've got a few other things that are coming on. We'll be doing some gauges in here because I don't have an oil pressure coolant sensor or coolant temp gauge. Man, I cannot talk. I just can't talk. But coolant temp gauge that is working in the truck. So I've got some aftermarket gauges. I'm going to mount them and hook them up, get those going. And a few other little things here and there. But that's on the agenda for next video. However, if you like this kind of content, please do us a favor and subscribe, share the videos. Don't forget to comment, like. It all helps the channel out. I kind of feel lame asking to do that, but you know, it does help the channel. We're trying to grow this channel. We're at like 350 subscribers so far. It's not a whole lot, but you know, we're doing something. My next goal is 500. And when we get 500, I'm thinking about doing something special, maybe some special stickers to give out. And speaking of, we have been working on getting some stickers together. This is the first round of them. I will be giving some out locally if you're local to me. We also have these that we're working on. Nothing is officially for sale yet, but we will probably start selling these in the near future. We haven't fully came up on the price yet, but these were our first renditions. I got this one here. They're okay. They're not like the greatest quality, I don't think. I put some on my truck here, there. they were the first ones we tried to make. We are making them all in-house, so that's going to be kind of the thing if we start selling these things, where, you know, I just hope people are patient, because we work full-time jobs and everything's made in-house. Everything's will probably be made to order, etc. So it's just a slow process right now, but we're getting there. So if you'd like some stickers, comment down below and let us know. We've thought about doing some shirts, thought about doing some other merch, but right now, being a small YouTube channel, we're just going to focus on the stickers for now. So give us some ideas, give us some comments, let us know. Let us know how we're doing. Let us know how you like the channel. If you hate it, let us know. I don't care. Just drop that comment down below. Hate comments helps grow the channel, honestly. So until next time, we'll figure out again, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.